Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to show you ins and outs of harvesting pretty much and most of the best dinos to use with harvest. Alright, so I've split each of the types of harvesters off into sections. This one is based around wood. Therizinosaurs are very good at gathering wood, so are mammoths. We've got a little drum on the saddle. Now beavers, castoroids, they have a smithy inside the saddle, so they're useful if you get them crafted up. So this is the first section, and this is the wood gatherers. Moving over here, we only have two for this one, and this is Moschops and Pelagonus. These are both good at gathering polymer, and Moschops, when leveled up, has an option to add harvesting levels, including organic polymer, leech blood, rare mushrooms, rare flowers, raw prime meat, and sap. Therizinos also have the same option. Moving over to the flyers, Argentavis and Quetzal are both good at carrying resources, both have decent weight. Argentavis also has a built-in saddle, as with the beaver, and has decent weight. Many reductions on him as well. Quetzal has a lot of weight, and it can either have a normal Quetzal saddle or a platform Quetzal saddle, which you can actually build things on to make it a lot easier for harvesting. Moving on to the next section, we have Trike, Rhino, and Megalosaurus. Now Trike's a very early game mount, good at gathering thatch, as with the other two. Rhino's probably the most late game for things like this, and Megalosaurus, mid game. You can find them in the snow, so they're a bit of a later game mount. Overall, they're all good at gathering thatch, but I would pick Rhino if I had the choice. Now, with the next group, I've put all flint, metal, and stone gatherers together. Now, Magmasaur, extremely good at gathering stone and extremely good at gathering metal. Dodic, very good at gathering stone, with Anki, that's very good at gathering flint and metal. Magmasaur I would choose over the other two, but you have to gather an egg to get a Magmasaur. There are a lot of gatherers in the game, and way too many to count, so dire bears can gather honey from a beehive without them detecting you, and a Brontosaurus is very good at gathering berries, also is the dire bear. You can also have a platform saddle on the Brontosaurus, which means you can build stuff on there, as the Quetzal you can, so two good harvesters there. Finally, we have the Mantis. Now, the Mantis isn't the best of harvesters until you add any pickaxe or axe to it, because this can carry tools and it's very strong with them and very effective. So if you do get a good blueprint or a good pickaxe or something, this can be one of your best harvesters. Right, so now we are looking at where you can find these resources. So just before this swamp section and the entrance to the canyon, if you follow along this beach, you will find this little pool with some rocks in. And these rocks you can actually break. And behind them is a cave with obsidian and metal in. It's a fairly good place to find your resources, and you can gather quite a lot in there. The GPS coordinates are 35.4 lat and 24.4 long. Now, if you're looking for oil or crystal, this cave in the snow is pretty good. Just near Vikings Bay, if you follow up this mountain, and you'll see it straight away. Coordinates 30.1 lat, 35 long. These can be gathered mainly by Ankis and by the Magmasaur that I showed you, but Mantis can also be used as well. This is a pretty big cave with a lot of oil and crystal in, but if you're looking for crystal, you can always look in the mountains. If you're looking for oil, usually there's quite a bit underneath the sea. Now, if you just follow up that cave that we've just been to, just over there, On the top of this plateau of ice is an area where there's quite a few penguins, which you can get organic polymer from. And I showed you Moschops and Pelagornis that are good at gathering this. This is one of the few places on RAG that you can actually get this. So come and look here. This is these are the coordinates: 28.8 lat, 32.6 long. As stone goes, there's quite a few rocks here that you can use just halfway up this hill on Vikings Bay. So you can go there with your Dodic Magmasaur or whatever you're using. There's also quite a few rocks up here just underneath that snow that we've just been to. Coordinates: 26.3 lat and 36 long to around 22 lat, 36 long. So that's a decent area for stone. Now looking at some more metal locations, if you come over here to these bits of land, there's a lot of metal just hanging on the side of it, as you can see on each of them. A lot on there, and that stretches right the way down here. You can see that that's the black sand near the volcano, and that's Viking Bay. Coordinates: 12.2 lat and 42.8 long. On this section, we are looking at giant bee nests, hives even, and castroid nests, well, beaver dams. So beaver dams spawn in all of this water in the redwoods. They aren't spawning for me because I've recently loaded up into the server. And you can commonly find beehives on the side of redwood trees. The bear can be used for the beehives, and you can use any dinosaur to try and destroy the dams and steal their cement and paste and whatnot. Right, and now for our last location, over here in the desert, you have all of these crystal rocks over here. This is at 77.9 lat and 78.1 long. All there. Now, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, and I'll see you in the next one.